Oh, hi guys, welcome back to Masandawana Fan Vlog. We're here to give you we're here to do actually a match review of the game that happened between Mamelodi Sundowns and Highlands Park. 0-0 draw. 1-1 draw, I mean. That result has even affected my thinking.
Yeah, I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame
It's
you.
as good as 0-0. Because you consider it, so the goal that you scored doesn't count. So yeah. I don't know what do you make of that game. Maybe let's I think let's first look into we look into how we played or the result first.
Result. It's easy to look into the result first and then analyze how we played.
Okay, yeah. Let's jump into that.
There is a poor result for me. Poor result. It as much as you have to keep the faith, keep the belief. How many times are we going to be given a chance to close a gap to a single point and blow it? The thing is, the game failure. Yes, it's only 4 points for now. I mean, 3 points. It could be 6 tomorrow, but the game failed. We're only left with how many games are left with now?
7.
6 or 7.
7.
Yeah. The game failed, and it's not looking good at all. We try, but we don't look like a team that will go 5 or 6 in a row, and I think that's what we need to defend our prize.
You know what's interesting? I asked you what do you start with first because I think I want to, before we go into the ratings, I would like to give my take on the result. So I'm not sure if that's all you wanted to let out or about the result, and then maybe we can look into the game itself.
Yeah, no, I think about the result. Poor result for me. It's in Chiefs' hands now, like firmly in Chiefs' hands. It will take half a miracle for us to win it now.
Half a miracle. You know, I was looking at something. In the first, I'm something I'm questioning. Is there a point for someone else to get a corner kick? Is there a point really?
Is there what?
A point. Is there a point to get a corner kick? You know, when we get a corner kick, might as well give the opposing people the ball and say, "I know, we'll
Absolutely.
yeah, let's continue with play." I mean, when was the last time we scored? I know we are not like a set piece team. Like Chiefs look like they might win a league set piece like they usually do. No, we're not a set piece team. But I mean, doesn't a good team find a way to score in all the ways you can think of?
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
I think my issue with Sundowns right now that I've observed is that we can only score one way. It's either we score in open play or a penalty. Anything else, even the free kick. Lyle's free kick in the Nedbank Cup, Trompo's free kick against Celtics. But when was the last time we got a goal free kick? It's not things. I don't know. Why don't we utilize our set pieces? We don't utilize our set pieces.
I don't know.
In the first 22 minutes of the game, we had 4 corners. 4 corners in the first 22. I forgot what happened with the first 2. The second 2, easy taking for Kabini. Easy taking.
I think identical corner kicks from River straight into Kabini's hands. I know Rubulaga's thing. Identical corner kicks.
And I counted six corner kicks that we got. Not even one. There's one that was threatening that Kabini spilled, but there was no one to win it. One thing from today's game, when I compare it to the Pirates game, we were not winning second balls like we were against Pirates in the first half. But you understand, it's Highlands Park. They're a high intensity team. But everyone was on the break. So I wondered, will Highlands Park play with the same intensity of... But Kimela is the one team that's known, man to man. in 2020. With all the changes and football changing and going in different directions, Highlands Park also development, man, and it works for them. But today we were not winning second balls. We were lethargic, to say the least. In midfield, there's a huge hole in our midfield. Huge hole. Like our midfield is the Tswaing crater. There is no imagination in our midfield.
No progressive passing, no ball killing from midfield, slow, sideways, predictable, tired, all the adjectives you can think of nothing. The players are great players, but what's happening right now in that midfield?
There's nothing football.
I don't have friendly words to say midfield. We'll have to mute this video if I have to say my true feelings about midfield.
Musa Nyatama was commanding that midfield.
At the age of 35,
yes, at the age of 52 years old, Musa Nyatama is 2 days away from pension. He was commanding in that midfield. I mean, our midfield doesn't look like a championship-winning midfield right now.
It does not.
I know we might be too harsh on the team right now, but there's nothing that says let's be a bit patient, because you can have all the patience in the world, but if you're running out of games, then what good is your patience? I mean,
true.
Another thing, today's game, Pirates game, Bid vs Bid game, at least it was only before as that game was going on, like I couldn't see where the goal was gonna come, to be honest. And I was thinking before we equalized, we've scored 1 goal in open play in 3 games.
Yes, I was telling Leo, the thing in these 3 games, we are not creating any chances. Paris, the Vets game, we scored 2 set pieces, a penalty and a free kick, and a mistake, the third goal, and a mistake from Brighton. Paris, we created nothing. We had 2 shots in the box. Paris, how shocking is that? Today, we created just the one opportunity, and it was half a chance, because there was a brilliant cross and a brilliant header. There was half a chance, to be honest.
And another thing is
So it's worrying, and you know what's the most worrying part? We had all our creative players on the field at the same time today. We had Mkhulise, Vilakazi, Gaston, and Mkhulise. Those are our 4 best attacking players.
Yeah.
And we had all of them on the pitch today, and we created half a chance. Yes, I know. We haven't played in 4 months, but
another thing is that we we lack pace. We lack pace up front, except for when Makgalwa comes on. We lack pace. And another thing is that what I'm seeing is that Mkhulise is sort of lacking in next to Sompo and Riva, and they kind of make it like a three-man midfield, even though he's advancing forward a bit more. But he's playing a bit in the midfield 3, but he has leeway to go to the front. Mara, when you have Gaston, Mkhulise, and Villa, no pace there. All the creativity you can ask for, all the touches, all the movements, but unfortunately no pace. I don't know a team in the world that wins the league without pace. I did. Last season when Lebo was playing as a 9, we had some pace, yeah, but now unfortunately we don't.
Yeah, and hindsight is a messed up thing. I was thinking to myself, a gamey fella. Was a coach correct? Ponta Mkhulise at the same time. Yes, was he correct there? I think in hindsight he got it wrong. Look, I'm not in any way questioning Bidon Simana, but hindsight, like I said, hindsight is a wonderful or not so wonderful thing. Why not keep one? And because when the both of them went out, the Gaston seemed to drop a bit. When all three of them were on the pitch, at least there were signs of fluidity. Even though we're not creating chances, there were signs of fluidity coming back. But as soon as those two went off, we are full of running up front, but we were not connected, man. Like either Kelozo on his own, or Mkhuma had that half chance on his own. But
we were too disjointed. Mm-hmm. And another thing is that we played too many long balls to Coetzee. I mean, you can't rely on Coetzee all the play. Coetzee is not, his strong suit is not playing with the goal to his back. And now when I think about it, I ask myself, I wonder like what the thinking is, especially going back to Villa and Mkhulise, like even though like when you see Mkhuma, you kind of see okay, Mkhuma is in there, and like he was also playing as I'm not sure whether as a 10 or what, but he was where he was. You could see we were trying to help their defense, like at least get some directness from Mkhuma. But I would have loved to see Mkhulise, Villa, Gaston playing behind Makgalwa. I would have loved to see that at least for even if it's 10 minutes, man. Because when there was still 30 minutes to play, maybe give one of them a chance and then give them 15 minutes, and then maybe in the last 15 you can take out, if it doesn't work, you can take out either Villa or Mkhulise, and then you can put Mkhuma in. But
and the Lafort and Laki subs too late. Why not bring them in 10 minutes earlier? 80th minute when you see you're distracted. Why not? Exactly, But anyway, take a point and move on to Monday.
And I was thinking of something like the way Promise Mkhuma has been scoring so many free kicks in the MTC. That last free kick, man, I was hoping at least he would have a shot at that. He would have a bite at that instead of Lyle. But Lyle took it because he's against Vets. But I mean, Lyle, it was my first time seeing him scoring a free kick. And Mkhuma does it week in and week out. Why not give Mkhuma the chance?
Yeah.
But he's a senior player, so you understand it. He's a senior player in the squad, and I mean, Mkhuma is on debut. So I think maybe let's move on to player ratings. One thing I would like to say about Denise before we decide who rates him. Denise has no business getting near post come call. Denise.
Yeah. I thought. When it happened, I thought Madisha got done again. But when you look at whole level Lambo again, it's near post to Dennis.
Near post. And Madisha did what he usually does. Like, he stood his ground. And he has to be careful as well. He has to be cognizant of the fact that Ngakuma demand penalty. And that's in the first 10 minutes of the game. You don't want to consider a penalty in the first 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah, people will blame Madisha for that goal, but I'm not too sure if any defender would have done anything.
Blaming Madisha for that goal?
Yeah, I've seen. Even Julia alluded to Coach Pizzori that might have been Madisha's fault for the goal, but yeah.
Yeah, even though Dennis was like the goal he conceded wasn't. Like that wasn't such a good goal to concede. It was never a good goal to concede, but that one he could have done better. But then again,
avoidable.
Yeah, but then again in the 85th minute, he made such a good save, like from a fierce shot. I forgot who took the shot, but it looked scary after he saved it. But except for that, I'm not sure. I don't know. What rating would how would you rate Dennis out of 10?
I have no idea. 4, 5. 5.
5. I think 4.5, man. I think 4.5.
Yeah. For that goal, yeah.
Yeah. Langerman back. What rating?
Going forward, he didn't offer us as much as he usually does going forward. Or maybe not they scared of Highlands' pace going forward. They didn't attack that much. He was right. He didn't make any mistakes. He didn't get a chance of square like he usually does. So, right. He was right.
I can say about this ones. We're going to fix it 5 more hours. No, guys. No, guys.
You think I've been kind?
Yeah, you are being too kind. Just a number.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nascimento.
I knew he was gonna go out. A few minutes before he went out, he grabbed his. I'm not sure whether it was his hamstring or his quad. One of the chores somewhere I remember what coach said when he said they've told the players they must be honest. If you feel a needle somewhere, you must say, so that you can go out. We have a lot of subs to make. So yeah, I think it was because of that. The one thing you can appreciate or criticize about Nascimento is that you are gonna praise him for one thing, you are always gonna criticize him for one thing.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, he gets end easily because he's a bit on the slower side. Especially with ODG playing, making sure Mbata is like keeps going at him, like directly going to him so many times. He tries to hold his own most of the time, but sometimes he gets end like a pretzel. So
I wanted to see after today. I wanted to find out why and I kept a close eye on Nascimento. He misplaced, I think, 7 or 8 passes. It's not normal for Nascimento to do that. So I started find that chance here to build effectively from the back, and it forces us to go long. And I really get that when Nascimento doesn't find that pass, or he's pressed, or we struggle to find another way of playing. If Mento passes from Po or Janin to Mitchell, or I ping into Zwane or Vilakazi, when he misplaces those passes, we find it very, very difficult with Boy. And today I counted at least 7 where Mento just passed it to the opposition.
Yeah.
For some odd reason, I didn't see what's happening. He just passed it to the opposition. And like I said on Tuesday, I wouldn't have started him this game. I won't start him again on Monday.
But the thing is, Libuta has that injury, and we don't know how.
Oh, okay. Maybe that altered it. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe you're right. You're right.
I think Nascimento. You rate him.
Oh.
I was gonna rate him the same. Madisha. I'm struggling to find fault about Madisha, or maybe it's because his mistakes are so highlighted that I try to focus on the good thing that he does, and then sometimes maybe it makes me oblivious to his shortcomings. Yeah,
I get you.
I don't know. For me, Madisha marshals our defense so well. Madisha never hides. He's always available for Dennis play out from him, and he looks for whoever is playing right back or one of our midfielders. Today, it was either Mkhulise or Maboe.
Can I interrupt you, boy? I listened to you say that Onyango said something in his post-match interview. He said they closed down Mento. And they closed down River, and they led.
I allowed Madisha to have all the goals.
Oh, you heard it? Yes. I found that to be very interesting and good.
Yeah. Is 5 a good rating for him? A fair rating?
I think 4.
A 4. Okay. Level.
Did alright. You did alright.
The thing about Lewis is that you can see that he's playing in a position he's never played in before, because
it is life. Kirkisodiko under whatever 8, he's never played right back in his life.
Yeah. And with him, he tries to go forward, but again, like it against Pirates, misplaces a lot of passes. Misplaces a lot of passes. So many of his passes are like they create a 50-50 chance. When he tries to pass it forward, he passa komshishi, ka second half he passa go Coetzee. And then sometimes maybe like he tries to go forward, and then when he gets closed down, he passes it a split second late to Mkhulise or Vila or whoever is closest to him, and then it always creates a 50-50 chance. I don't know, sometimes maybe you don't want to be too safe and you want to be a bit more adventurous so that you create chances, but I can't wait for Apelo, Anelo, someone to come in.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
We have nothing. I think that actually speaks to how we are playing lately. We have nothing going forward. We are lopsided already. Because we have no one warming up. No one, like, I think the teams that we are playing, like, they're on a holiday, because usually you would have to close down our left back and our right back because they're going forward, and then you still have to deal with our midfield. I don't know, maybe also does that count into Trump maybe having to do so much now that he's getting exposed, and we are all looking at him to say it's not enough from our midfield. Maybe it's because our opposition players have nothing to worry about on the sides, and they're just there.
On outlet.
Yes, there's no outlet.
When Trompo gets the ball, he doesn't have that outlet, or I ping it to Morena or I say go lang. Like, I think good observation there, boy. Maybe you're right. Maybe not that we're defending Trompo, but good observation.
Yeah, maybe that also counts. Maboe made a very good interception in the 87th minute. There's a cross they played, and I forgot who was behind it. I think it was Mbaka, and then he just flicked it through. It reminded me of Mbegile's interception in Champions League final. But Maboe, I think it's also a 4.5.
Yeah.
Rivaldo Coetzee. You're looking for politically correct words.
Let's give River and Trump a break on Monday, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm too emotional about this, but let's try AJ and Sugar Mabunda. I don't know, but
River boy, a lot of misplaced passes as well. If he doesn't make a misplaced pass, he's playing a safe pass.
Yeah, and again now there's River slow progressing the ball from midfield into like River would rather pass it. But thing is, it's like another contradiction. We know how well he's played in that position and how well we've been agile in that position.
Especially last season. Last season he was playing so well in that position.
Exactly. So I don't want to sound more like the contradictor, but he's not playing the way we were used to River playing.
Yes, and when we don't have the ball, it always looks scary, boy. People are plugging gaps in our
holes, there's huge holes.
There's potholes in our midfield, boy. And to be honest, it's not good enough because we are trying to win the league. It's not good enough. If we were winding down the season, then by all means. Because we are chasing a domestic treble, it's unfortunately not good enough. I think River, I'm going to give him a 2.
Yeah, Flompo 2.
Same rating. I don't know. There's no imagination in our midfield. I don't want to lie. Because we are not quick up front. You would like someone in midfield to advance the ball forward, Maybe this thing, I don't know, maybe we are fighting a physical battle in the team. Like, we are not physically
More than anything.
where we should be to produce what we usually do. But looking at it with the naked eye, it's not good enough. Yeah, I think River and Sompo our lowest performing combo, and I think a 2 for both of them. I think if they continue playing, we're going to have to rate them as a combo, not individually.
Yeah.
Our best player since the resumption is Mkhulise. The boy is playing so well. He's collecting balls in the midfield. He's collecting balls from the defenders. He's basically our box-to-box midfielder, doing everything you can think of. In the first half, he did so well. Oh, he even scored a goal. But I was impressed with him, how he started the second half. When he started the second half, he was taking players on, playing some nice touches. Livila, Le Gaston. There was one, if the defender was a second late, Sompo was through on goal, and we would be talking at a different story right now. I
yes, I remember that.
You remember that? Yeah. With Mkhulise, I didn't want to be too emotional because he scored. I'm judging him on the things he did outside of the goal. But if you're going to add the goal, it's an added bonus. I'm definitely going to give Mkhulise a 9 out of 10.
Oh. Okay.
9 out of 10. Boy, he's been our best player. In the first game, you could see the desire. You could see in the Pirates game, he played well. Not as well as he did that day, though. He was still like our one player we can look at and say it is the sensitivity there. And I think we need to reward that type of effort. If you add the goal, Kajeno, on top of everything else he did, I think he deserves a 9.
Okay. Lethargic. Lethargic. It looks like another game 53 of the season. Like, and she's supposed to be supposedly one of the fittest players in our team, but he looks anything but. I also put the game in all 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no, he hasn't. I'm starting to think. I think Mkhulise might actually be the fittest player in our team right now.
Yeah. She 4.
Villa against Vets. I mentioned that he didn't show the aggression that I would expect from him. He has been one of our best performers this season. He has over 20 goal contributions. He has 21 goal contributions, and I think today was his 33rd or 34th game. I think, 34th game, Katrin. Even though the Pirates are also a bit late, but
late.
Yes. But the thing with Villa is that he's always the same. Like, Villa has never been commanding. He's never the loudest on the team. It's like sometimes Villa is in his own head, even though he's part of the team. And that is not to say it in a bad way, but Villa is always this player. He's like not really like a surprise, but like in his nature, he's easygoing. For lack of a better way. So he never shows the aggression that I expect from him sometimes, and actually most of the times. I don't know, man. But I've seen him do it before. I've seen Villa take on 3 players and score worldly against Platinum Stars. I've seen Villa against Barcelona. Like, right now, I think Villa is one of those players, when the chips are down for the entire team, he's not going to be the one to push the guys. He's not going to be the one to raise his hand and say,
take the game.
I'm here.
Strap on the neck.
Yes. So he's that type of player. Like, when we are gliding, Villa's gliding. But if the boat is slow, he sort of pedals at the pace of the boat as well. So 3. And you know Villa's my boy.
Okay.
But yeah, see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gaston.
Before you say anything, I know I've been talking. Before you say anything, we play through Themba, we score through Gaston. It proved today.
We were not playing, but we scored. You're right. Yeah. Our left wire, he creates, even though today didn't create as much, but him and Mkhulise looked like our best chances of scoring, and it proved with the combination here goal. I was surprised he played almost 90 minutes. I thought after 60 he was going to go off, but Pito needed a goal, and he was his best bet for a goal. So he didn't look too bad. He didn't look too great. He lost some balls. As usual, Gaston loses balls because he tries things.
Yeah.
I was not disappointed with what I saw from Gaston.
I was. I expected him to be a bit too rusty, but I don't want to lie to you. I didn't see a difference.
Yeah. No, he looked more lively than Mushishile Levila.
Yes, and with Gaston Tlotone, for the chances he creates and proving time and time again that we score through him. Sometimes when he does wayward things, I personally, I'm gonna give him a pass. I've given Gaston a lifetime pass because he's proven. Without him, we can't get the goal. We can't get the goals, and he comes back and then he turns it on. You know what? You know what? I can't wait for next season already. I really can't wait because we are too thin. To be honest, we are too thin.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
yeah.
Lyle is not one of our most creative players.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the Kapingas and
I can't wait for Domingo. More than anyone, I can't wait for Domingo.
Domingo, Kapinga, Obrumudiva, Kaviterasmas and the likes.
Oh wow. Perfect. Who came on? Geleto.
We didn't read Gaston.
Oh yeah. 6.5.
I was going to say 6, but yeah, I'll take 6.5.
Yeah, 6.5. Geleto and Mkhuma. Let's start with Geleto. They played enough to get rated. 50 minutes is a lot.
Yeah, they did. They played Geleto 5.
What?
Not.
What?
Yeah, he there was one chance where he ran at Fransman and the Santos played in Gaston, but he continued on a block. 5, I'm too kind, eh?
Yeah, you're too kind. When you look at what he did compared to the person he came on for, it's sort of it's like we didn't make a change.
It didn't make a difference, true. when you put it that way.
But yeah, I think 4.5.
Okay, promise.
Yeah. Promise. I'll give the boy a slide because it's his debut. No one wants to get a bad rating at debut high. He had that one chance, and I'm probably 2000. I mean, he's young enough to be my own son. So I think I'll give him the same rating as I'll give him a wow. Alaba scores an own goal. Wow. I'll give him 4.5 as well. Only because I don't want to be too harsh, but what I liked is that he didn't look unless it was an occasion or he didn't get too emotional or this debut game. He had that one chance, and then but yeah, he tried. He was taking players on, and then he got a foul here and there. But all in all, could have had a better debut if maybe it was a different type of game. If we were free flowing, we would have probably seen the side of him. But 4.5.
I didn't say Lyle and Lafont.
Wasn't enough. The only person we are yet to rate is Coach Pete.
4.
Starting lineup, perfect.
Was it perfect? Would you start it from four?
Okay, I think I'm rating him based on the front four or the front three plus Mkhulise. Okay, yeah, not perfect, but better. Let me say better.
Better, yeah, because Gaston.
Yeah, Gaston and Mkhulise. He showed you with the starting lineup. He showed you he wants to win the game.
The game, true.
Yes. He showed he wants to win the game, and then the subs. My only thing that I question is taking out Mkhulise and Villa at the same time. That's the only thing I question. But I give him props. He was brave enough to change earlier than he usually does, and brought on Promise, gave Promise a debut, and brought on Makgalwa, who we know is our impact player now. I think based on that, Ludo, it's not as bad. I don't think he deserves a 4.
I think he got the Lafort and Lyle changes 10 minutes too late.
Yeah. So when you look at the positives, don't they outweigh the negatives?
I don't know. I think it's a 4, boy. Like for me, it's a 4. I don't know. Maybe you think otherwise.
I think it's a 5. It's in between. It's in the middle. I think it's half because you started the right players, bar the midfield pairing, and the questionable thing might have been okay, maybe not the 2 10s at the same time. I honestly think it's a 5.
All right.
Emotions aside.
So can we settle for 4.5?
Let's settle for 4.5. I always override you. So I'm gonna give you this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Roro Tuesday, Monday.
When are we playing again? Oh my god.
Monday.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Oh, one thing I'm forgetting. Again, Aguila, I said you can say something about the result, and I'll say it after the rating. Here's what I want to say about the result. The optimist in me has a question. It might be rhetorical, but maybe you might have a good enough answer that I can take. If it's not good enough, I'll say no, it was rhetorical. The optimist in me says, would we have won this game if it wasn't for the coronavirus anyway? Because we had just played this team on Saturday, we were gonna play Pirates on Tuesday, we were gonna play this team again on Saturday. Hindsight.
After they've rested for 7 days.
Exactly. Anyway, would we have beaten this team? Look at it in hindsight. That's a major curveball.
But the thing is, I think we would have won the Pirates game on the Tuesday.
Okay. All
right. We had momentum. We had like 4 games in a row. We had momentum.
Yeah. But would we have won this one?
And if we win on Pirates and take a point today, that's not too bad, right? 2 points and 4 points dropped.
Leave Pirates. So the optimist in me says if you still have 7 games to play and you still have to play Chiefs and it's 3 points, it's like we've never had a grip on the league, but we've taken 2 steps back, like away from the title. Like here's the title, and we were almost like this, and then now it's no longer like this. We've taken 2 steps back. We are leaving it to Chiefs battle. Any circumstance where Sundowns wins 2019-2020 season, Chiefs have battled the title. Any circumstance, Chiefs have battled this title. It's theirs to win. It's theirs to lose. I mean, so yeah. So I think the optimist in me looks at it that way. But I'm saying we can't let this gap. My thing is that we are not chowing down the gap. We are not eating away at the points gap, and that's concerning. That's reality. That's the realist. That's reality. That's reality.
In my mind, Balidara got 6 points with 7 to go.
Yes.
In my mind, they have a 6-point gap.
No, but we are on equal games now. When they play tomorrow, they have a game more than us.
In game more, yeah.
Yes. So now is that if the gap at any point, if the gap goes beyond 3 points, get the league. Let the league go where it's supposed to go. But if it's still 3 points and we still have to play them, 27.
Leave the league.
Yeah, but for now, I'm not leaving the league. You guys, I've been seeing people on Twitter about, hey, the league is gone, and I'm like, these people do know Sundowns. So yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. This game we were supposed to win it. If you want to win the title, these are the games you win.
You're supposed to win.
Yeah, but it's over. Roll on to the next game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Subscribe to Masandawana Fan Vlog and continue liking and leaving your comments. And yeah, thank you for watching.